Thursday's workout. What's up, y'all? Today's workout's brought to you by Grace Physical Therapy. Schedule your appointment now. Get your stuff fixed. All right, let's do it. Sorry. All right. For Thursday, we got mobility, primer, and conditioning. I'm gonna get straight to it. Primer, or for the mobility, we're gonna do 1 minute in each pose, and a couple of them, it's gonna be like 30 seconds on each side, so 1 minute total. The first one is gonna be a double pigeon pose. So Laura's gonna have a seat. Double pigeon, you got both legs crossed in front of you, similar to Indian style, and legs are stacked. Here you go. So in a perfect world, your shins are right on top of each other, and your ankle is on your knee or under your knee. And we're gonna go 30 seconds and then switch, overlap the other way. Laura's really good at this pose. If you're like me and you struggle, just do your best. And if you need to, you can even, you can raise the knees up a little bit if you have to. Or you could just do a traditional, you could cross more like she's doing, or you could just do a traditional, like, if that's really hard for you, then just do that version. That's fine too. So kind of scale as needed for 1 minute on each side. Next, we got 1 minute in our kneeling stretch. We're gonna sit on the hips, knees together, and we're reaching back. Really bendy people can lay back all the way. I cannot. But you just wanna, over the course of your minute, try to work back as far as you can. But you wanna feel stretch, maybe slightly uncomfortable, but you don't wanna feel so uncomfortable you're not breathing or you feel like you're really tense. You wanna be relaxed. Next, we have our Sphinx pose. So feet together, forearms down on our elbows, hands flat on the ground, raising the chest up, raising the chin up, opening the chest. Focus on your breathing through this one. Really feel the stretch in the back and feel that torso opening up, chest opening up, all that good stuff. 1 minute. All right, so next we're gonna do doorway lat stretch. So really anything you can get your hand on, we're gonna go thumb pointed down. So we're turning this way, and then she's trying to stretch. She's trying to kind of drive her shoulder this way and stretch this whole side out. So you wanna feel that in your lat. You can kind of gently push your head down and through, just mainly opening up the shoulder all the way, but it's more important that you're opening up that rib cage and stretching down your side. So 30 seconds on each side on that one, knock out the rest of your mobility, and we'll do our primer. For our primer, we're gonna do 2 rounds. The first movement is gonna be some kneeling halos. So you have both knees down, and you're gonna rotate your kettlebell up over your head. So she's gonna reach this up and actually like cock this kettlebell back around her head, and then rotate it around her head. So it's pointed up in the front, and then pointed down in the back. So I'm kind of, she's not used to that one. And we're gonna do 5 each direction. So all the way around until it's pointed straight up in front of you, and then all the way around again. We're gonna do 5 each side. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can obviously do that with a dumbbell. You just gotta get a little creative. Probably hold each side and then rotate it around that way to where you finish kind of in your goblet position. And then when you get behind your head, you're holding it right behind your head. Skater squats. Next we got skater squats. So reaching back behind you a little bit. One leg. If you are really proficient at this, you can do it with your back foot off the ground. That was really good. If you need to, though, put your toes down for some balance and support. We're just going to alternate side to side. Next, we have our Z press. So feet together, legs straight. We're trying to open up the chest, kind of feel that back extend. And then she's just using, you can use a barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, anything you want. She's going to use the dumbbell and drive up overhead. Feel that big stretch as she drives her head through. Big stretch. And then down. So it's more about the position than it is the weight, just feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, stretch in the back, and then reaching, stretching the shoulders into that overhead position. All right, 2 rounds of your primer, knock that out, and then conditioning work. So today's workout is gonna be an EMOM, so you're gonna have 1 minute for each exercise. If you finish that exercise or that set before your minute is up, you get extra rest, and you wait for the next minute to start the next exercise. So the first minute, you have 60 seconds to do 12 weighted sit-ups into a press. So normal sit-up position, you can use your ab mat or your towel, whatever you want for lower back support. And we're doing our sit-up into the press. So weight stays on the chest and then presses overhead at the top. Try to get your arms straight. Laura's still working on her range of motion, but that's what we want to see. Okay. For your second minute, we have poor man leg curls. So heels on the bench, knees at around 90 degrees, driving the hips up. Really feel those heels driving down into the bench and getting the hamstrings firing. For your third minute, we got hand release push-ups. So we're going all the way down, pick those hands up, drive back up, keep the back nice and straight, knees are off the ground, the hips and chest are on the ground, and then drive back up. Everything's moving together, so as the shoulders come up, the butt should come up just as much. Really try to stay in sync, keep that body nice and tight, stiff as a board kind of thing. You're gonna finish each round of your EMOM with the 4th minute, and that is a 100-meter sprint. So as soon as that 4th minute starts, you're sprinting 100 meters out and back, or 50 out and 50 back, and then you get the rest of the remaining time until your 5th minute starts, and then you go on and go on. So hopefully that makes sense. Let us know if you have any questions. Enjoy today's workout, and we'll be seeing y'all soon.